Mercedes has said its W-14 race car has undergone significant enhancements in preparation for the British Grand Prix at Silverstone. Specifically, they plan to introduce a new front wing to improve their grid position. Ready for another Mercedes Master or Disaster class? Mercedes unveiled the first phase of their radical design of the W-14 concept in Monaco, and since then, their car's alignment with the leading teams has boosted their results noticeably. Trackside Engineering Director Andrew Shovlin disclosed that the car's most recent modification is a new front wing, which will make its debut this weekend at Silverstone. The head of the Mercedes team, Wolff, had previously stated that the next modifications would include a big one at Silverstone, followed by a smaller one afterwards. Shovlin has since disclosed that the big upgrade will include a new front wing. Mercedes' competitors Aston Martin and Ferrari have been the ones to debut new front wing ideas in recent races, and now the Silver Arrows are following suit. Shovlin recognized the caliber of the fight they were having in the top 4, which now seemed to be a top 5, when McLaren forced their way into the race in Austria, where Lando Norris was setting fast times in his significantly modified MCL60. One of the season's highlights is the British Grand Prix. The support from the fans is simply tremendous, and Silverstone has a distinct feel. Not only is it our local race, but the track is located next to the Brackley and Brixworth plants. The layout is fluid and fast-paced, making for exciting racing. Hopefully, we can execute effectively and put on a fantastic display. How do you feel? Can Mercedes put up a fight to win? Toto Wolff revealed in unrelated Mercedes-related breaking news that the team owes Lewis an 8th championship title and is pursuing a contract extension, which F1 CEO Dominic Ali finds very appealing. During a meeting, F1 CEO Stefano Dominic Ali urged Toto Wolff to ensure Lewis Hamilton was driving a top-tier F1 car. Toto responded following a brief conversation with Sky Sports. F1 CEO Stefano Dominic Ali, the leaders of the 7 Formula One teams based in the UK, State of State for Culture, Media and Sport Lucy Fraser, and advisors for Prime Minister Rishi Sunak met. Sport Wolf stated that Lewis Hamilton is currently, without a doubt, the most significant figure. He has so many facets. Lewis Hamilton is not just a world champion racer, but also a trailblazer in the fields of diversity and sustainability. As an athlete, entrepreneur, and professional, he knows no bounds. He is one of the most amazing personalities and characters I've ever encountered, in my opinion. Following that, Dominic Ali was asked by Sky Sports reporter Craig Slater if he wanted Toto to sign Lewis for a few more years. In the near term, I would really like to see Lewis continue to compete on the track, the Italian remarked. However, I concur with Toto that he has a remarkable personality. He demonstrated that he has increased the bar for attention in many different areas. In the near future, Toto will make sure he's driving a top-tier Formula One car, Dominic Ali said. Red Bull is creating its own engine for the first time in its history. This will happen in 2026 and will be done in partnership with Ford. Wolff said when asked what he thought of Horner's 2026 position, it's possible that he is more afraid of the fact that his entire program is failing, and that's why he wants to destroy the regulations. Therefore, you should constantly consider the true reason behind a statement such as that. Wolff, on the other hand, thinks that the plans won't change because so much work has gone into the 2026 engine regulations to tempt Audi and convince Honda to commit once more. This isn't going to occur. Are the designers of our chassis thinking about how they will handle this? Yes, but really, these rules won't be altered in the future. They won't be delayed any longer because sustainable innovation is what the world needs to see. we're very thrilled about the need to lower the pollution. Although there will be challenges to ensure that the active aero plan for the 2026 cars performs at a level comparable to the present cars in both corners and straights, Wolff thinks the problems are solvable. Regarding claims that the show will suffer because drivers will be lowering their ratios on the straights to recharge batteries, Wolff said it's doom dangerous. The modern chassis is large like an elephant and heavy like a prototype, but we're not just slapping them on. That's what we need to rethink for 2026. And whether it's a retractable aerodynamic component or whether car forms will shift to accommodate a more environmentally conscious society. Red Bull Powertrain will make its Formula One power unit debut alongside Ford in F1 2026. Horner has been displeased with Wolff's comments, accusing Wolff of having self-serving goals, even though Horner has voiced serious concerns about the new regulations and believes they will create a technical Frankenstein. Horner is cited by Sky Sports as saying, "Unfortunately, that's typical Toto, where he's just focused on self-performance. I'm more interested in the sport than I am in gaining personal advantage." Predicting who will have a competitive or non-competitive engine in 2026 is still too early. Wolff said that these rules attracted new drivers to Formula One. Horner refuted this claim, saying, "The regulations are a hybrid of what was originally intended, and of course, it's only as you work through a set of regulations that you find out where the limitations are." I believe that the FIA is carrying out its due diligence in a very reasonable manner, and I believe that certain teams have very similar views to our own. They have a competent team, in my opinion. They must be aware of the difficulties, in my opinion. Horner's main worries over the F1 2026 regulations center on how higher electrical power will affect internal combustion engine output. Additionally, it is anticipated that the F1 2026 vehicles will have active aerodynamics, and that the tow effect and DRS will be reduced to the point where there is less wheel-to-wheel racing activity. Do you have any anticipation for these changes to the regulations? What Mercedes will be bringing the next phase of their F1 2023 improvements to this race? Tell us in the comment section below. If you like this video, like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notifications to get the latest videos. See you soon!